Imagine a world where the sun has died, or perhaps it was simply blocked out by a cataclysm that froze the northern hemisphere in an eternal biting winter. You are part of a small group of survivors who have made the desperate decision to leave the safety of their fortified enclave and embark on a perilous journey south toward the rumored warmth of the equator. But the road is long, the cold is relentless, and the things that hunt in the dark are hungry. Welcome to Long Way South, the first gritty, atmospheric, and emotionally charged installment in T.J. Schmidt's The Road Between series. If you love post-apocalyptic road trip narratives, survivalist logistics, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated terror of trusting strangers in a world where every resource is finite, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in survival fiction, blending the visceral chill of a frozen wasteland with the profound resilience of the human spirit. The narrative kicks off with the protagonist packing their meager belongings and stepping out into the snow, leaving behind everything they know for a chance at life. The atmosphere is thick with the silence of a dead world, the crunch of frost on barren roads, and the creeping dread of knowing that every mile gained is a mile fought for against the elements and the desperate. Schmidt excels at capturing the psychological toll of constant movement, making every abandoned gas station, every frozen river crossing, and every tense encounter with other travelers feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is freezing to death in the dark. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular journey of hope trope and the brilliant found family on the road dynamic. This isn't just about staying warm, it's about maintaining humanity in a landscape that rewards ruthlessness. Watching the protagonist navigate the treacherous social hierarchy of the wasteland, form tentative alliances with other survivors, and use their wits and weapons to outsmart raiders who have turned violence into an art form is incredibly gripping. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the survival mechanics to life, making the chattering of teeth, the howling of icy winds, and the heavy, panicked breathing of survivors on the edge feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the terrifying environment and the survival mechanics, the soul of The Road Between lies in its characters and the heavy burden of leadership. The protagonist isn't an invincible superhero, they are a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of keeping their companions safe in an impossible situation. The emotional anchor of the story is their fierce, unbreakable bond with each other, a partnership built on love, mutual respect, and a shared desire to see the next sunrise, even if it never comes. The audiobook format elevates these intimate, heartbreaking moments, making the quiet conversations in the dark and the devastating losses of friends feel just as impactful as the violent, desperate struggles against the elements. As the plot accelerates toward its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A massive storm or a well-armed raider gang targets the group, forcing them into a desperate, high-stakes last stand. The finale is a breathtaking display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming improvisation, and raw, unbridled courage. The group must use every hidden trick, every overloaded trap, and every ounce of their will to hold the line against an unstoppable tide. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, hard-earned victory that proves humanity's will to survive is stronger than the darkness. Long Way South is a triumph of the post-apocalyptic thriller genre. It is smart, terrifying, and unapologetically intense. T.J. Schmidt has crafted a debut that perfectly captures the thrill of the ultimate underdog holding the line. Plug in your headphones, bundle up, and join the survivors. The road is long, but their fire is just beginning.